It's a lady in London here. Today I want to take you around London's Canonbury. This area near Islington is under the radar, but it's packed with great residential streets, pretty parks, and lots of pubs and cafes and restaurants. I can't wait to take you around. It's easy to reach Canonbury from other parts of London. There's a dedicated overground station, and Highbury and Islington station is right near the neighbourhood. One of my favourite places in the area is New River Walk. This skinny park runs alongside a waterway, and it's part of a 28-mile, 45-kilometre long-distance footpath called the New River Path. The route follows the course of a 17th century water supply aqueduct called the New River. It runs from its source in Hertfordshire to its original end in Islington, passing through Canonbury just before its final stop. The New River Walk is a great place to get into nature in the city. There's lots of flora and fauna to admire, and there are benches if you want to take a rest. There are lots of great pubs tucked away around Canonbury too, and it's fun to walk through the neighbourhood and find them as you go. The Canonbury Tavern is particularly famous. It has a huge beer garden where George Orwell is rumoured to have written chapters of 1984. The Compton Arms is also famous for its Orwell connections. Apparently, the pub partially inspired his The Moon Under Water essay, which is themed around pubs. There are a lot of great restaurants and coffee shops in Canonbury too. From barbecue-themed restaurants to coffee shops with great waffles, there's no shortage of places to get a good bite to eat. Canonbury Square is another famous part of the neighbourhood. The gardens date back to the 19th century, and a lot of the houses around it are Georgian. Over the years, everyone from George Orwell to Evelyn Waugh, Samuel Phelps, and members of the Bloomsbury Group have lived here. Canonbury is also home to the UK's only gallery devoted to Italian modern art. There are lots of green spaces dotted throughout the area too. From parks and rock gardens to squares, there's a lot to see here. Canonbury's side streets are worth a wander too. They're full of beautiful houses and heritage details. There's even a historic tower here. It dates back to the 16th century, and it's worth visiting to see it up close. As always, there's more on my blog, aladyinlondon.com, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel before you go. I hope you've enjoyed this tour of Canonbury and that it's inspired you to see it yourself someday. Happy exploring!